Welcome back to SA Today. Let's continue with your news now. In preparation for the 2025 academic year, the Minister of Higher Education and Training, Dr. Nobuhle Nkabane, has been engaging with universities as well as student bodies across South Africa. Her visits to institutions like the University of KwaZulu-Natal and the Nelson Mandela University actually aim to assess the readiness for this upcoming year. Meanwhile, Deputy Minister Buti Manamela is overseeing developments at Wits University, and Deputy Minister Dr. Mimikondwe is also monitoring progress in the Western Cape. Well, let's now welcome in studio with me the Minister of Higher Education herself, Dr. Nobuhle Nkabane, alongside the head of NSFAS, Ubaba Freeman Nomvalo. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to both of you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good afternoon,
Alicia. All right. Thank you so much. It's good to be with you. Thank you so much, Minister. Yeah. I hear you are coming in with groundbreaking news. I'm going to let you do the honors and explain to us what this new funding model actually pertains to and what it means.
No, thank you so much. You know, as the department and as government in South Africa, we've decided to take a progressive decision that is responding to the needs of our South Africans, in particular the learners and students. When we say we want to change the size and shape of our education system in the country. But mostly we've considered the cost of living, which is very high, as well as some of the socio-economic challenges that our people are facing every day. So we've decided, working closely with the USAF, NSFAS, as well as student formations, to then adjust student allowances for this financial year to 4%. So what is going to happen, we felt we need also to take into consideration of the TVET students, because we want the sector to be attractive to South Africans to maybe explore what our TVET colleges can as well offer in terms of their wide offerings in trying to produce the skills that I need in our economy. So as much as we are saying the allowance adjustment is 4%, but when you look at the TVET sector, because we're trying to make sure that there is equity and to then address issues of social justice, the living allowance for students at TVET, we've increased them from 10,000 rands per annum to 14,600, which is a 46% increase in our TVET sector, with the universities sitting on 4%. So that is the message that we wanted to send to our student formation and to the broader family of our post-school education and training in South Africa. We are responding and we are deliberating our approach to respond to their needs.
So, Minister, we're going to get into more detail about how these adjustments are going to actually address some of the current challenges that we're experiencing and facing in the higher education sector. Freeman, how is this going to affect your overall operations with this new announcement now?
This announcement creates certainty. It allows institutions now to be able to load the registration data. They've enrolled a lot of students. We need to get the registration data so that we can finalize our funding decisions. We have provisionally funded above 800,000 students, but we do need to narrow those numbers down to students that have enrolled and have been admitted in institutions. So this process is now going to get off the ground, and we'll be able to finalize those decisions.